kind of shelving on the SEC talk for just a second. Going to move to the big breaking news of the day that 5-star plus wide receiver Micah Hudson out of Temple Lake Belton High School. He was on campus today on Thursday, just ahead of his Texas Tech visit. Part of a lot of different things going on today. So, Justin, just how big is it that Micah Hudson, who hadn't been like within the program walls since I think about January and hadn't been on in Austin when he was in the Texas Relays from March, how big is it that he's back in Austin and ahead of a visit with what seems to be one of the two schools vying for his services in Texas Tech?
It's huge, absolutely huge, because this recruitment has been trending Texas Tech, no matter what Texas fans want to think. Yes, A&M's in the mix, Alabama's in the mix, but Texas Tech has thrown the absolute kitchen sink at this group. And so they've done a tremendous job with Micah Hudson. So what do you do right before he takes that big official visit to Lubbock? You get his behind on campus 24 hours before. Give Chris Jackson, wide receiver coach, and Steve Sarkisian a ton of credit. They recognize, they want to get in his ear before he heads to Lubbock, before he potentially makes a big decision. Micah has maintained this recruitment's going to go through the whistle. It'll be a December decision, but you just never know when it comes to recruiting. And so give the Texas staff credit. They know Tech is the big competitor here. They know that, and they know that he's about to hit Lubbock on Friday. So the best thing that they can possibly do is get some eye-to-eye, face-to-face contact 24 hours before that. He's set to leave Austin at 10:30 this morning, and we'll have an update shortly after at Inside Texas.
Yeah, I think this is huge. You know, Chris Jackson was signed on to the job, January, something like that, whenever the Jaguars season ended. And, this has been that's the coach that Micah Hudson needs to have a good connection with, and Steve Sarkisian. So for them to be able to get him on campus, build more, especially right before that Texas Tech visit. And that's a school that's been, like you said, throwing everything at Micah Hudson, very intent on landing him. I think it's a big deal as well. We'll shift back a little bit to the scheduling thing. Had to talk about a 5-star prospect and number 6 overall player making it to campus. And I want to kind of